Hi,
Hi,
friend.
friends.
How's it going? Ian is back.
Hi.
If anyone remembers Ian, put a comment. Let us know. Um, so I guess what today we're gonna talk about friendship again.
Mhm.
um, because this is my bestie. Um, so I'm gonna tell you a story about
Mhm.
something that happened a while back. Actually, since you're here, I think I'm gonna move this out a little so I can come closer to you.
Mhm.
Okay, sorry. Um, so I was at a party. I'm not gonna give the exact time, but it was a while back.
Mhm.
A while back. And there was this girl there, and she immediately was like, I like you because she likes fashion, and I was dressed fucking cute. I'm not gonna lie, I was just cute. Well, normally I'm the weirdo that's like, oh, I like you. Let's talk. Let's do whatever.
Mhm.
But I've never had people do that to me. So when she did that, I was like, I don't know. I was acting like a teenage boy with his first girlfriend, doesn't know how to put a condom on or something. Like, I don't know. I was just feeling awkward.
Mhm.
And so, but she was really sweet and really cool. And so we exchanged numbers and then we planned to hang out. Well, at the same time, I was friends with someone who is extremely toxic.
Mm.
Yeah. And so normally I'm not friends with people like that. Um, The very first time I met this person, they were fine, they were normal.
Mhm.
But the first time I met them was very brief. The second time I met them, it was a whole different story. Like, everything flipped from my immediate impression. And so this person was rude, they were rude to everyone, they were very self-centered, they were very shallow. And just mean-spirited in general. I remember one time we were just going to a restaurant and she made a comment about somebody else's body for literally no reason. The person even looked cute.
I
Yeah.
hate people like
It's
that.
okay because I turned around and made a comment about her body. Like, why'd you have to say that?
Yeah.
I think I did, or maybe I didn't. I don't even remember now, but I think I did. I know I thought about it, but I'm not that fucking mean.
Mhm.
But I probably did say it. I don't fucking know. Anyway, that's beside the point. So, when this new girl became friends with me, we hung out. Well, I think we tried to hang out a couple of times and she kept backing out, or I kept backing out. Something didn't go right. We worked late. She was going to school and work,
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a doctor. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Um so I was in a weird spot though because of this toxic friend. So normally, like I said, I wouldn't be friends with people like that,
Mhm.
but this circumstance meant that she was going to be in my life whether I liked it or not. Like, I couldn't just be like, I'm not going to text you anymore."
Yeah.
um so she had been breaking me down for a while at this point. And so me and the new girl hung out like one time, but it took us forever to get that one time hanging out. And then it was very kind of awkward because we're getting to know each other, you know? We've met each other once and this is our second time hanging out, so it's going to be awkward. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know if we hung out another time before the incident or not, but basically she called me or texted me one day. She was like, "Oh my god, I miss you. We should hang out and blah blah blah." So one of the things that I think made me nervous, like one of the reasons I think I reacted the way that I did is I've grown up with a lot of sketchy females,
Mhm.
and I was literally being forced into a relationship one at that time, and some of my problems with the initial friend were bubbling to a boiling point. And so I
Yeah.
was already on edge with the other friend, and I already had, like, her calling me bestie when we really haven't even gotten to hang out, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, yay! Like, but in my head, I was thinking, "Girl, you don't know me. Why are you saying this?
Yeah.
Clearly, like, what are you trying to get out of me? What do you need out of me? How are you trying to use me?" Boy, was I fucking wrong. So anyway, she asks if we can hang out, and I tell her, "I don't know, you can actually freaking hang out with me?" Like, I went off a little bit, and I shouldn't have. And that was my bad, 100%. I even apologized to her so much. She was like, "I'm sorry, it's hard as an adult." And I'm cool, I'm understanding. Like, if we need to cancel, we can cancel. But since I didn't really know her, and I was going through this stuff with my other friend, and
Mhm.
her being extra super nice, like, she is not one of, she is the nicest person I've ever met
Mhm.
outside of my grandfather. And I think in my head, like, I've grown up being hurt. So I think in my head, I was like, and I snapped a little. But yeah, she was like, "I'm sorry, it's just hard as an adult, and I want to spend time with my husband, and blah, 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 blah." And so it was like, I think pretty instant. I was like, dude, what is wrong with me? Clearly, like, what is actually fucking wrong with me? And so then I had her over one night with my previous friend, my first friend. So it
Uh-oh.
was all three of us together, and she was awkward again. But now I think I'm realizing, because she's like me, she's intuitive. I'm thinking, you didn't like her either. Like,
Yeah.
you could feel the energy too. And she even told me later, she was like, "She talks to you rude." And I was like, "She fucking does." And so I explained to her, that's the friend that made me all weird. And that's why I freaked out. And like, I'm sorry. I'm so glad she forgave me, because
Mhm.
I felt like a piece of shit. But she forgave me. And so we still haven't gotten to hang out a lot yet, but she finally texted me again. Like, we randomly text each other, but she texted me like, "Let's hang out." And I was like, "Girl, yes." Well, then I realized texted her a little bit, and I realized she's not faking being sweet, y'all. She's not faking it. I think she's actually sweet. And then I was thinking about how ironic it is that I'm over here with this one friend going, "Well, she's a fucking bitch, but at least she's real," right? And then I had this other person that I was like, like, I don't know what you're doing or what you're trying, like, it feels like I'm getting manipulated because you're so nice." And come to find out,
She just
yeah,
is.
she's
Yeah.
just nice, and this bitch is the fake bitch. No, she's rude because she is fake.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know. I don't know. And so I just realized it. And then she's very intuitive, like I said. So I feel like she's going to help me. Like, I feel like me and her the same way, as far as I'm going to open up and tell you everything, and I don't care.
Mhm.
So hopefully she'll be here soon. We'll get to hang out soon. Um, what is your thoughts on that situation?
I think, first of all, I definitely understand, like, sorry, like, being in something toxic, and then, like, that kind of makes you insecure going into something
Oh my
else in a
god,
way.
yes. Because
Yeah.
it's like a relationship.
Mhm.
I mean, nobody gets friends with somebody because they wanna be friends for a couple of weeks,
Yeah,
you
like, you
know?
wanna be friends with this person until you die,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And so after going into relationships and getting hurt, it's almost like, I don't wanna fucking do this again. And I think that's even something I told her. I was like, "I'm dealing with something right now, someone right now, and I don't want to fucking do this again. And
Mhm.
so your actions scared me." And even, like, just recently talking to her is when I realized, you're not faking being sweet.
Mhm.
You are being awkward because it was our first time, which I understood that one. But I tried to break down some barriers, and I think we did. But the second time, I realized it's because of the fucking toxic bitch that was there.
Yeah.
It's just, for someone, for me, I feel like I'm pretty intuitive. I feel like I can feel a person's energy and I'm good at reading people's actions.
Mhm.
And while the original toxic friend, I knew she was toxic and I knew she was a fake bitch, but it was also one of those things where it's like, yeah, she is a fake bitch, but me and her are getting closer. So, she's just like telling it how it is.
Yeah.
It's like I was lying to myself to feel better because I was stuck in this situation.
Mhm.
Um, but it flabbergasts me. I don't know why I wanted to say that.
I love saying that word.
Yeah. It just flabbergasts me that me being such an intuitive person, usually with relations, how I missed it.
Mhm.
How did I fucking miss that?
And, it's like when you're in something that's, like, messing you up mentally, you really it's like you're gone in a way, like, there was a time a couple years ago where I was going through, like, a really bad, like friendship thing. It was, like, really messy, really bad, and then on top of that, there was a bunch of other stuff going on in my personal life, so it was,
Yeah.
like, really and, like, when I look back at that now, there's certain things where I'm like, "I know I did that, but I don't remember doing it."
Yeah.
It's like your brain shuts off
Mhm.
and, like,
It
tries
changes you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost because I feel like you're going into some sort of a defense mode.
Mhm.
And so I think the reason I overlooked it with I think the reason I overlooked it is because I have grown up rough, and so I've seen a lot of characters,
Mhm.
and when I'm currently being agitated already by someone, that's changing my energy, and I'm now more focused on staying afloat
Mhm.
from this than I am even being able to perceive everything that's going on.
Yeah.
And I really feel like I feel so refreshed from when I was with like, friends with that person.
Mhm.
I feel so
Yeah, I can
refreshed.
tell.
Yeah. Um, whew.
Yeah, and those kind of people, they just, like obviously, they don't feel good about themselves, so they wanna make other
Yeah.
people feel bad, but I also feel like they can tell when someone has an energy that they don't have, and instead of thinking like, "How can I better myself to be more like this person?" They want to, like
How can I stop them from being so good?
yeah, "How can I dim their light?" So they drag them down so they're like me, or they're
Yeah.
miserable, like
Yeah.
yeah.
And the thing is, I don't actually think that people legitimately have that exact thought, you know?
It's, like,
I
more, like, subconsciously kind of,
Yes.
yeah.
I feel like it has to do with envy,
Mhm,
and envy forces you to act a certain way. Like, this person struggled with envy bad. I mean, so it's not like I don't think she was legitimately thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna cut her down."
mhm.
Actually, I don't fucking know.
She might have. It sounds like she
She
probably
might have
yeah.
actually. One thing I noticed is when we would become friends with new girls, if she thought they were pretty, because I think she's a closet, if she thought they were pretty, she would be so fucking nice to them and stuck up their butt and talking and talking and talking and talking. And then if the person rejected her or didn't show the same energy,
Mhm.
all of a sudden she would be a fucking bitch. She would stop being nice to them. She would talk shit about them. But simultaneously, even though she wasn't like being nice, like trying to win them over like she would on the first couple of times,
Mhm.
she was still being, like,
Not as mean.
trying to get their approval almost.
Mhm,
It's like she still wanted their approval even though she hated them at that point.
mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird.
It is.
Yeah. But, yeah, I feel like in that situation, like you said, like, you were going through something with that person, and so you went into defense mode, and, like, when you've been let down and disappointed time and time and time again, it gets
Yes.
to a point where you, like, you can't fully believe in something because there's
You
always
can't
that.
even believe in yourself at that
Yeah,
point.
because there's always that like nagging
Mhm.
in the back of your head, like this person says this, but what if they're really
Yeah.
just here for this or
Okay, so I feel like I'm talking too much.
no, you're not.
Okay. So I was actually in bed with Blake the other night. I think this is the same night that I realized, like, holy shit, I genuinely think this girl is just fucking kind as fuck. And I really think she's gonna fucking heal ages of toxic friendship damage trauma within me.
Mhm.
Um, but I started thinking about how annoying I am. Look,
You're not
no,
though.
look, I am definitely an annoying person, but I take that kind of as a compliment
Mhm.
because it takes a true fucking skill to be as annoying as I am and somehow still have friends. It's just because I can be hyper and silly and crazy.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily saying that I am always annoying when I'm like that, but not I'm definitely an annoying type of person in general for the general masses. Um, which is fine. But I was telling Blake the other night, I'm like, "But how do I know if people actually like me?" Because I asked him, "Do you think that I'm too annoying and blah blah blah?" And he's like, "No, I like you. That's why blah blah." Blah." And I said, "Well, but then how do I know? Like, how do I actually know that other people don't feel like I'm annoying? Because I can't just go asking everybody,
Yeah.
you know? I gotta like, but I can ask you." And he's like, "You're not annoying. You're being annoying right now." But he goes, "Well, because they keep coming
Coming back.
back
Yeah.
and spending time with you." And I was like, "Oh my God, you're right." And so then in my head, I'm like, I have so many friends at work. I've had so many friends at work. But then I was like, of course, my negative side is like, well, you're their boss. You dumb fucking bitch. Obviously, they're going to be nice to you.
But it's outside of work where they still wanna
Yes.
hang out and
And that's when I knew it was my brain. I knew it was the bad side, the devil on my shoulder.
mhm,
And so I was like, "No, because that doesn't matter," because I've seen the way people work with people when they don't like them, but they know that they have to be cordial,
mhm.
and that's not the relationship I have with my employees. I've had a few of employees throughout the years that I've had that relationship with, like, we clearly don't fucking like each other,
Mhm.
just do your fucking job and get the fuck out, but
It's not the majority.
it's not the majority. And I thought about, like, how many people have I sat and had a real conversation with? You know, because so many people don't even know how to have deep conversations. I really feel like that. What do y'all think? Like, I genuinely wanna know what other people think because my toxic friend, it's like she never wanted it's like if you started talking about anything past surface level, it's like she got uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think those people don't like to confront the problems within themselves, which is it's understandable. I mean, I've definitely been there before, but they don't
Yeah,
like to
yeah.
confront their own issues because, like,
Mhm,
everyone has something that they're dealing with. You know,
mhm.
no one's perfect.
Yeah,
Even the most confident of people still have something deep down that,
mhm.
they're still working through.
Yeah,
But it's just a matter of are you willing to take that on,
yeah.
look within yourself and be like, okay, I got to heal from this. I got to do better. But some people don't want to.
Well, I just wanna say thank you because confronting our fears, our problems with ourself is something I feel like now that you've said that, I'm like, "Duh, I
Yeah.
need to fucking talk about that."
Mhm.
Um, what do you think is the hardest lesson you learned from a toxic relationship?
I think I think the hardest lesson I learned was know your worth and don't let anyone walk over you again. Cause like, I'm very young, but, like,
Doesn't matter. Experience is
Yeah.
experience, baby.
As a kid, a lot of times I would let people that I wanted to be friends with walk all over me, because I was like, "Oh, well, yeah, but they're
Mhm.
cool and everyone likes them, so I wanna be their friend too." And then with that one friendship, it was like things clearly weren't working, but I still let certain things happen.
Mhm.
And, like, coming out of that, I learned I need to know, and I take this even with relationships, like, I need to know that if that person isn't willing to compromise and listen, and I listen, and we can't do what a healthy friendship or romantic relationship is supposed to be, communication and
Yeah, because they're the same. The only difference between my friendship with you
mhm,
and my relationship with my husband is the sexual side of things.
yeah,
Like, as far as mentally goes, I wanna connect with you mentally.
mhm,
As far as supporting each other goes, I wanna help uplift you when you're down.
yeah.
We don't pay bills together, and we don't live together, and we don't
But it's
but it's
still
still yeah.
yeah, the heart to heart connection. Mhm,
Exactly.
and I had to learn, like, just yeah, don't let people walk all over you and just, know who you are at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And it's funny because Marlon is always like, "You're so mean," and da da da, and I'm like, "Am I mean or can I just spot bullshit and know, hey,
Uh-huh.
I don't."
Fuck with that,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm not Play-Doh, you're not gonna fucking mold me to fit you.
exactly. There's just certain things I'm not gonna tolerate and I
Yeah.
wouldn't put up with. Like,
Mhm.
I see other people. There's been several instances where, like, someone has had a crush on me, but I didn't like them. And then I was like, you're great, but no thanks. And then my friend gets with them, and then I hear later on, like, oh yeah, they were terrible. They did this, da 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 da. And I'm like, well, that's
Yeah,
probably one of the reasons why I didn't vibe with them because I'm not gonna put up with that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think the hardest lesson I have learned from a toxic relationship, unfortunately, it was my most recent relationship that I learned this from, out of all the shitty fucking toxic relationships I've been through.
Mhm.
But when I look back, I see that it's true. When I am friends with a toxic person and I normalize or accept what they do, which is toxic, I start to become toxic too. And that's why I try to just not fuck with people like that. But sometimes it happens, and some circumstances in life make you feel like you need these friends, or say you don't actually have a choice. But I've realized when I've been put in these situations with these toxic people, I slowly picked up on their fucking habits, like badly, very badly.
We'll cut that one out.
Yeah. Um, I think she's gonna be a really great friend
Hmm.
because she reminds me of you and just the happiness. I feel like you're never sad. Even when you're down, you're not like I don't feel depression coming off of
Yeah.
you. She's the same way.
It's taken a long road to get to this point, but
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But she reminds me of me because she's kinda like,
Bubbly and
bubbly. Yeah.
I think that's why we click also because,
Mhm.
like, when I was a kid, I was very, like, hyper and bubbly, and I'm sure I was very annoying, I mean, very annoying, and I've toned down a little bit over
Yeah,
the years,
yeah.
but
But the
at
energy's
heart, I'm
still
still
there.
yeah.
It's, like, nonchalant now, though,
Mhm.
in a perfect way, I think. But, yeah, you're very positive all the time, and want you to meet her one day.
I would love to.
Um, but she's just the sweetest, and she's having a baby girl. I'm so
Oh, so
excited.
cute.
Yeah. So I'm very excited about that. Um, and yeah, I think with you and her by my side, I'm good.
Yeah.
You've already healed me so much having a friend that and we barely somebody asked me
We
today, "How long have you been friends with him?" I'm like, "I don't think a
not
year
even a
yet."
year, yeah.
Almost a year, I
In
think.
May, I'm pretty
I
sure.
think, yeah.
Yeah, and you being my friend has helped me, like, a lot too, just
Yeah.
healing a lot of things.
The difference between a toxic friend and a healthy friend is so significant on your life. Like, so genuinely significant.
Mhm.
When I say, and I think I said this last episode too, when I say soul sucking, those people genuinely suck your personality and your energy straight out of you because
Yeah,
it's almost like they're holding you underwater and you're trying to fight and not drown.
yeah.
That's what it feels like to me.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck.
That's exactly
Mom,
how
stop. I shouldn't have done that. That's so fucked up. Okay, I'll cut that out. Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm trying not to cry at the same time I'm also laughing.
Oh, well, what's making
Mm.
you teary?
Just
I've been seeing them, but I wasn't gonna
yeah,
say
just like
anything.
us just talking about our friendship and just like and I have like a lot of genuine friends, but like I've always wanted genuine friendships and like oh god.
It's okay. Oh, no, it's
Yeah, I've
all
always wanted like genuine friendships and just, you know, knowing that someone that I call a friend because I take friendship very seriously. So if I call
Yeah,
you a friend, I mean that.
yeah,
And I'm gonna do everything that I can to like if there's anything to save that because I lost someone that I thought
yeah,
was a personal friend just even last year. Um and it was definitely like we both were in the wrong
mhm,
and you know, it hurt and it still
mhm.
does hurt even now, but I've made peace with like that, you know, she's made her decision, so
Yeah,
I have to move forward and
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and I definitely take blame for my situation with my toxic friend as well. Because, like I said, it took this last one to realize that I let him change me, but I was toxic too.
Mhm.
I can feel the energy of you like competing with me. I can feel the hate that you're sending me, and I'm not just gonna take it, you know? And so then once I start fighting back with that person passively, now everyone's catching strays,
Yeah.
you know? And it just sucks. Um, I am the same way as far as I've always wanted genuine friends. And unfortunately, one of my first friendships was one of the most hurtful. The reason it was hurtful is because I thought we were like good friends.
Mhm.
And then something happened where she made a comment that was basically like, well, I don't want you using my stuff."
Oh, oh.
That was a very deep cut
Mhm.
because, like, I thought things were different.
Yeah.
And at that moment, that broke me because I was just like, what the fuck? It hit me out of nowhere. I had no clue. And think I stopped trusting people or I got scared to get attached because every time I would put my heart all the way in the friendship and I would just realize it's not what it seems. Like, I remember I fell in love with this girl. It was one of my first girlfriends, and if not my first girlfriend, actually. Um, and one night we did things that we shouldn't have been doing together. We did inappropriate things for kids to do, but they do anyways. And she wanted me to dance with her. And I was like, "No, we've partaken in the evil. I am not fucking diddling your bits."
Yeah.
Like, that's not I'm a gentleman.
Mhm.
I actually being your friend has broken me so much because I'm always friends with girls, and so I'm always like, let me carry the bags, let me do
But
this,
now
let me"
I'm the one that's like,
I
"Let me
know, and
carry the
I'm like,
bags."
"Stop it, stop helping me. I'm the gentleman." Um, it is weird because I know you see me sometimes, I'm like trying to, "I'll take
Mhm,
it,"
you
and
know,
you're
I'm like,
like,
"No,
I got
smile,
it.
got it, and then I see you like
Yeah, it's because 'cause I'm not
Mm,
used to not being the man in a
mhm,
fucking friendship. Um, so anyways, she called me a P word. She called me all kinds of names. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna have our first time be that.
yeah,
So, that fucking broke me. It's like every fucking everything. Every woman I've ever had fucking relationships with has broken me. Actually, I just realized that. Every fucking girl I've ever had a relationship with has broken me, including family. Ah,
yeah. It's a hard pill to swallow, but
yeah.
the important thing is not letting it, um not letting it consume you and
Mhm.
cause you to, like, turn around and do the same thing to others.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah. 'Cause I don't want to. I've just never had the friend that had the energy to match me.
Mhm.
Um, honestly, until you. And I know I have a bestie out there, and I'm not saying I don't love you,
Hey.
but but I don't think she fully jumped in and trusted me
Mhm.
whenever we started. And I feel like me and you fully just said, "Fuck it." And because that's what I always do. I'm just gonna be me. You're
Mhm.
either gonna like me or you're not. I
Yeah.
understand I'm an annoying person, but I do keep friends too. So
Mhm.
it's like I think the reason is because since I'm me from the beginning, if they don't like me, I don't start the friendship. Plain and simple.
And for me, it's actually kinda weird because like, over the years, I've gotten, like, when I meet new people, I'm sure you saw it,
Mhm.
like, I'm quiet and I'm just
Mhm.
kind of, like, watching, but with us, it was, like,
Yeah.
instantly just, like,
What's your
um
cartoon? What's your movie?
yeah.
What's your
"Oh,
favorite
I love
era?
this." Yeah, and then we just kinda, like, spiral from there, and here we are now.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's so beautiful to have a friend that is open to talking and stuff too, because I've had so many friends where it's like, "What value are you bringing to my life right now?"
Yeah.
Like, I understand, yeah, let's have fun, let's play games, let's drink a little, let's do whatever,
Mhm.
but that shouldn't be the only thing we do together.
Yeah.
And, like, we should be able to have a conversation because if you're gonna be part of my life, I need to understand what kind of person you are
Mhm.
because that's gonna tell me what kind of energy is mixing with my own.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm talking too much.
I'm enjoying the
I am
conversation.
too. I think that's why I'm feeling weird. I haven't talked this much in front of the camera in a while, and I'm, like, spilling my tea.
Yeah. But it's important though.
Yeah, and that's what I think that's what I said in one of my recent episodes. Um, like, I wanna help people. That's what I really, really wanna do, and I
Mhm.
think that's what I do in my life regularly,
Mhm.
but ADHD. Nobody puts that stuff out in the public.
Mhm.
Yeah, they'll talk fucking for some reason, people will talk about their, like, actual s keep that in the fucking closet drama,
Mhm.
but they're the people that have that kinda drama, they're not digging in and thinking about it. That's how you got into that position of such a crazy story to begin with, you
Yeah.
know? And so, I feel like the people that are struggling the way I am don't get many examples of people having real, genuine past issues because that means they have to put their vulnerability, their heart, and their life out there to be seen,
Mhm.
you know? And I am not a perfect person. I have fucked up a lot. So it's like, that's scary. That's scary to be like, yeah, I'm a fuck up. Hi, I'm on the internet.
But it's, like, it's important because there's so many people that go through, like, the same things.
And you don't really who do you talk to?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you have your parents and you have some friends, but not that many people get deep anymore.
Mhm.
Everybody is on TikTok melting their I fucking hate TikTok, bro. I mean, I like it occasionally.
I've been avoiding
I
all of them recently. It's been like dumpster fires of just
Oh, I bet.
drama and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I have opened TikTok since last year for sure. We're in March now. I don't think I've opened it at all this year.
Mhm.
Um, I fucking hate TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everybody's so consumed in themselves. I mean, even just going outside, walking the dogs, you see so many people with their headphones in.
Mhm.
And it's like, bro, you're out in the beautiful world. The sun is shining. You're walking your dog. Why aren't you enjoying that moment with your dog, listening to the birds chirp and feeling the warmth on your skin because you're not distracted with your headphones?
Mhm.
Saying hi to your neighbors, seeing how people are doing, making fucking community. That is what we are missing so badly is actual community.
I do think sometimes it is nice to have music on and, but there is sometimes where you need to just walk and just like one thing I miss doing was in my old neighborhood, I used to just like walk, just feel the breeze and look at the trees
Exactly.
and just, like reconnect with nature.
Mhm.
Like I don't think we were meant to live such a
I don't either.
industrialized lifestyle and
I am so fucking jealous. If you look back at the pyramids, like the ones that are overgrown and like the different native or ancient,
mhm,
um, like they have actual systems for energy and fucking sewage and all that, like, and it was integrated into
into
the earth.
yeah, and it was better for the earth
It was
versus
yeah, literally, it was integrated in the like, your home is in the earth.
mhm.
Do you know how fucking beautiful that is? Oh my god, I am so fucking jealous that I did not live during that time. Oh my god.
Same, but then I'm also kinda like every era has its issues, and when I
Yeah,
look at history, I'm like, "I don't know if I could have survived that," so I'm kinda
I
glad
think
I
I
was
could. I am legitimately a tree hugger. Yeah, I
but
will
I
go outside.
do sometimes think
I hugged a tree at your apartments for, Marlins.
the trees are really beautiful over there, and,
Yes.
like,
Those are my favorite kind.
I hear the birds in the morning, like, just chirping, and I'm like
Mhm.
and then, like yeah, and then
Yeah,
you go past the gate, and it's just
yeah,
traffic, and
yep.
yeah. But I do look at, like, those times sometimes, I'm like,
Mhm.
"Man, like, what it would've been like" oh god, I just
It's
how
okay.
Holly was like, "Oh, I say like a lot," and I feel like I'm
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
but
okay.
I just imagine, like, man, it must have been beautiful to wake up and just go outside and trees, grass, nature, and I don't know,
And a
not
community working together.
mhm, and not breathing in smog and factory waste and the whole Stinkadena circuit and
Welcome to Houston. Um, I do think that this era is also beautiful.
Mhm,
I do think, like, and I know this is gonna sound really weird, but I look at power plants in all their might, and it truly is beautiful
mhm.
when you think about it. Like humans built
Building
these
yeah.
things. And in that way, it is beautiful. It really is.
But then when you think of it, like,
The
messing
earth,
up our ozone,
yeah,
yeah.
when you think about the earth and the beauty that the earth provides, like, that is an unmatchable beauty,
Yeah.
like, unmatchable.
I think in our case, we have to find the beauty because, like, I'll be driving and especially at nighttime and I see the city and I'm like, "Wow, it's
Yeah,
so beautiful," like, the lights and just and then you have the windows down and there's good and bad qualities to
mhm,
every time period, um And what I've been trying to do recently is just be present in every moment
Yeah.
because I've been thinking, okay, 60 years from now when I'm old, I'll be looking back on this and
Mhm.
I'll be reminiscing and missing that time because that's something I struggled with a lot was especially the last couple years, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm ready for this year to be over, da da da." Da."
Yeah.
And then the following year comes and I'm looking back and I'm like, that actually was like, yeah, there was bad, but it was actually a good year too. Like, why am I not enjoying the good moments?
Do you wanna know how significant what you just said is? And maybe you're not thinking about it this way. All the hard that you went through and how terrible it felt at the time, you can look back and see, "Oh, I was growing."
It's so funny that you said that too, because like a conversation that I was having with Marlon, like at the end of last year and like the start of this year, I was like, from like a lot of bad stuff, I was like, why is this happening? Like, why? Like, I had it all figured out, and then everything just went left. Like, what's going on? And then it just clicked, and I was like, I'm different at the end of this year than I was going into this year.
Mhm.
Like,
In
I'm
a
in
beautiful
a
way
beautiful
too.
way. Like, I wasn't this confident. I wasn't this like sure of my path. Like, just so many different things have changed, and it's like, yeah, it sucked that I had to go through those things, but it happened for a reason, and I'm almost kind of grateful for it in a way because now I'm here to
Yeah.
experience the fruits of that. I don't wanna say labor, but
It is labor.
yeah.
It is
Well, yeah,
labor.
labor because having to deal with it is hard work.
I feel like mental labor is way fucking harder than physical labor.
Mhm.
There's a reason I work in a physically demanding job versus the mentally demanding one.
Yeah.
I can't fucking do that. But I still get so much mental drama on my plate.
Yeah.
Ugh, I'm cramping so bad. I'm about to start my period. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're good. I'm literally not cramping, but not cramping.
I guess I just want to end with thank you
Mhm.
for our friendship. Thank you for our friendship. And thank
Thank
you for our friendship.
you. Mhm.
We want to be here for you guys. And that includes him, even though he can't always be here. Everybody say bye, Ian.
Bye. I'll be back soon. I won't be as gone as long, I promise.
But I think we want y'all to reach out. I want y'all to reach out and give us an idea of what you're struggling with so that we can help and talk about it. So, and if you want Ian specifically, just let me know.
Yeah.
I'll bring him, drag him over. Okay. I'll see you on Friday.
Bye.
Bye.